Hey guys, welcome back to the Stella herself podcast. Don't forget to screenshot this, post it on your IG story, tag me so I can repost, retweet, all that. And today is a very special episode because we have the one, the only Boujeebilly. Oh my god. If you guys don't know Boujeebilly, I don't know what your life consists of.
But it's not that. It's not knowing me.
No, literally. Boujeebilly is an iconic person in my life, I feel. I don't know why. You're just amazing.
You are too.
Oh my
Love
god.
that.
I literally went on a date and was talking about Boujeebilly the whole time. And showing photos. Do you know Boujeebilly? Do you want to see pics? Me and Boujeebilly hang out.
If you don't like me, you can't date her.
Facts.
At the end of the day.
No, literally. So if you don't know Boujeebilly, what's your life story? Well, how did we meet, I guess?
We literally talked about this really recently.
Yeah.
So I met you at the BeautyCon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 2019?
I think it was
or 2018.
18.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because I don't think it was 2017.
Because you didn't go, I think, the next year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was 2018. I remember you were squatting on the floor or something, or sitting I
was exhausted.
Yeah, you were Sonia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I just remember seeing you and I was like, oh my fucking god, because I told you this before, but I watched you with all the fucking vegan videos.
Yeah.
All the time.
He was so were you vegan?
I think you literally basically made me vegan, to be honest.
Did you eat bananas?
I wasn't feeling the banana.
The banana vegan.
I wasn't obsessed with them like you were.
Right.
But I did.
No, I had a bit of an issue with that.
Love that. Didn't you eat 30 a day?
Yeah, sometimes. I think I have a video where I tried that. I don't know if I ever did the full. I think there was a time I tried to do the watermelon.
Which one?
It was called Watermelon Island.
Wait, did you delete some of your videos or no? Your vegan ones?
Not most of them.
Oh,
I think the only ones I've ever privated have been with someone that I'm not friends with anymore.
Oh, okay.
Later it was weird. But all the embarrassing ones are still
okay. No, I was doing a stock 2 years ago.
Oh my god, before you got
all the way down.
Literally before you got here, I was going down through your IG.
Oh, really?
And then there was old comments from me and it was embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you came up to me. I literally remember this vividly.
Do you remember what I said? I don't remember our conversation.
No, but I do remember specifically you were what makeup are you using? And I was like, I don't even know. And you were like, oh.
I think you probably remember that. Yeah. For sure.
So.
Oh, okay.
And then I think we followed each other on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I don't remember the first time we hung out.
Me neither.
At all.
I think it would have to be downtown though, for sure, right? I probably came downtown. Or was it Katsuya? Wasn't that the first time?
No, because I remember we had talked about that before. We were
oh,
we should do that.
I really don't remember.
Because I don't think I would have came to your house or you would have came over the first time we hung out. Maybe we're I literally
really don't.
No memory.
A Melrose moment?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I feel everything we've done, we've done it multiple times too.
True.
Except Katsuya, I guess we just went there the one time.
Yeah.
But, why do I not remember?
I don't either. Our friendship is really confusing my head. The times that we've hung out.
And then we were talking
it's so
about
inconsistent too.
Yes.
That's why.
We were talking about that the other day too, how we'll have our Snapchat memories come up.
Yeah.
And it'll just be
so
this
random. Actually happened too.
this was 2 years ago. Where?
Yeah. It's weird.
I'm confused.
And it happens every other day, but I'm did we even hang out that much? Because I don't even remember.
No, literally. We didn't really hang out that much at first, but
no.
I don't know. I've always had you on Instagram.
Yeah.
I feel I always had you on Snapchat.
Low-key, huh?
For
sure.
I don't remember a time without you.
Honestly, even though it's so consistent, you're always somehow fucking there.
Yeah, literally.
Somehow.
I'm a bit perplexed. But you told me about. Didn't you have an aesthetic picture?
Are you talking about, of you? Yeah. I was it was on my carpet. and I had like a mason jar with something in it, and it was like me like looking on my laptop and like with a pause like video to like post on like my Instagram.
I swear to God, I would like frame that literally.
I'm like still need to try to find it. I didn't even like start looking.
Like that's
it's like in an SD card somewhere. It might be on my laptop actually.
Really?
I should check. Yeah.
No way, like need that.
Fuck. It's like so funny because I try to make it so aesthetic too. Of you watching a Stella Ray video.
Oh my God.
And it was like probably like a Sunday too. I'm like, oh, like Sundays
like,
and
Stella Ray.
Yeah, exactly
Let me watch a banana what I eat in a day.
It was exactly that.
It's just like we've come a long way.
We have.
Truly, honestly. Yeah. So you're Scorpio.
I am.
How does that feel?
Kind of amazing. Kind of
yeah, it was just
hot.
boujeebilly's birthday too.
Oh my God, yeah, we celebrated
weekend.
my birthday last week.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun. It was actually like it went really well.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Lakers game
was like so fun, and we were talking about this too. But like, I just don't like. It was so fun because we would just look at the hot guys the whole time.
Yeah.
And like talk about who's hot. Look at them on Instagram. Look for Jordan
Just
Woods.
Very that.
Look for a Drake.
Couldn't find her, but she was there.
She was there. She didn't post all it.
No.
And then like. I was just saying, like, I don't think I could go on a date now, like, with a straight man to a basketball game because I would just be so bored. Like, I can't talk about the hot guys.
They're barely gonna talk either. They're gonna be watching the game.
They're gonna be like so into it.
We need to talk about that guy that we saw there.
What guy?
The dude in front of us. We were.
Oh my God! No,
really
literally, there were so many events that it's like
too many.
Like the
But that
Orlando,
was like,
that.
Yeah. Oh my God. So apparently Stella and I are going to Orlando for a free trip.
Yeah.
Somehow. We ended up, or you did it.
Yeah.
You like signed up with an email.
I never got an
somehow
email.
went. Oh, did you know?
But
He said he'll
basically, yeah. I like declined all my calls. I don't know. Leave a message, okay? But like we entered the Staples Center and like immediately as soon as we got through security, this little man in like a suit came up to us and was like, "Oh, we're like a sponsor. Will you like do our survey? No one's doing it." And we were like,
"Oh, okay, sure."
Off the Don Julio, like I was like, "Sure."
And it's funny too because the trip part, like I said no to, and I didn't understand that I said no to that part.
And I was like, "Yes."
I was like, "Oh shit."
But I don't even remember like thinking like yes.
No.
Like I was just like automatic. So it was like this little like spin the wheel thing, and it landed on Orlando. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And then like two guys come over and they're like so serious.
No, he was so serious about it. That's why I was like, oh, did you actually like this is like for real?
Actually going?
Yeah.
Like,
because you'll get a call in 8 to 10 days.
he was like, wow, like she won.
Yeah,
I was like, did I?
And we're just like, okay, babe.
Like, what's there to do in Orlando? Like,
I actually
Disney
don't
World?
know. Oh, is that it? Orlando?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Can we switch to Miami?
Just quick shuttle bus. How long is the trip?
I think it's like it's like far, low-key. It's like a couple hours.
Oh, Orlando
Before.
to Miami?
Yeah.
Well, like, how long is our gifted trip?
Oh, well,
You know?
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what they call.
When they got, I will be waiting.
But
So there was that, but then...
this dude.
Yeah.
So he comes in with his friend and then two girls. So I'm guessing it's like a double date situation.
But it was weird because he was very much not interacting with
Not at all.
his date.
Not talking
Because it was like
at
a guy, a girl, another girl, and then a guy
Yeah.
that we were like directly behind.
Literally directly, yeah.
So it's like, obviously it was like a double date or something.
It had to have been something. They were definitely not like friends or sister. Like it probably was just like
it seemed
bringing
awkward.
a girl to the game.
The girl was like facing towards her friend the whole time, like the
Yeah.
other girl. So it's like
Just
what's
weird in
the
general.
tea? Yeah.
But this specific guy, what should we call him? Just stable bro?
Text bro.
Text bro.
2 phones bro.
He got 2 phones.
Horrifying bro.
Honestly, I didn't even notice he had 2 phones until you told me though.
No, I thought you told me.
No, you told me.
No, I swear you told me because I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, you didn't even see them?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I saw him switch.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you told me, but I definitely saw him switch phones.
Yeah.
And one of the phones only had 2 numbers which were unsaved.
Yeah.
And he was just texting so fucking weird and being like, I've never seen like a straight dude do that in
No,
my
it was
life.
bizarre.
Yeah.
So the T, because I could read the text, like I was closer to him. So it was definitely a girl, and like he had screenshotted her Instagram story, and it was like kind of like a thirst
I
trap.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because it was like this purple lighting, like she was. I don't think her ass was really like that much in it, but it was like a mirror selfie. I think she was laying on the bed or something, and Ew, if a guy ever texted me like this, I would be so disgusted. But he was like obviously bothered by it, but he just kept putting like so many laughing emojis.
That was what I was bothered too. And it was like, I don't like the side laughing
Yeah, it was
either.
all the side laughing
that's
emoji.
what I don't like. Like, it like irked me so much.
It's like, it's not funny.
No, like whatever you're saying, it's like probably not funny at all.
He'd be like, oh yeah, like, I didn't know like you were a ho-ho like that. And then put like 10 like sideways laughing emojis.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, like, I'm not, like, I thought you knew me better than that, like, ha, ha, ha. But they're both like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
But it's obviously, like...
But also, he texted paragraphs and, like, would look, like, the whole entire game.
Yeah.
He would just, like, look at the timestamps of each text. And,
Yeah.
like, go back and read what he said.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah. We were like, we do that.
Do guys do that?
Like, do guys do that? Like...
Comment down below if any straight guy listening to this does that. I need to know. Because it was insane.
I'm, like, perplexed.
I do that for sure, but...
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be that serious.
And it was weird because she was like texting back pretty rapidly, so like
low key too, yeah.
it's like, why are you
Much
checking the
shorter,
times?
Though. Yeah.
Like he kept like looking at the times.
Right. It's not like it was like the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
That they can text back.
It's like,
but it's also like I want to understand like that's literally like his separate phone, just two numbers and they're unsaved.
Yeah.
So like, what did he get that phone for?
Did he ever text the second number? I don't remember.
He switched back. I don't remember if he texted though. I just remember seeing the two.
Mm-hmm. Both unsaved.
Mm-hmm. Both unsaved.
It's like, who is this?
And then he would like go to Instagram on his other phone, I think. Yeah.
Ew. And then I just kept imagining like the girl. Well, first of all, I kind of got like, not like a super serious ick, but just kind of an ick at the thought of like when I'm texting a guy, there's like a physical person on the other and like texting me back, and like that's kind of like gross to think about.
What do you mean?
Just like kind of like
him or someone else?
I mean him specifically, but like just also in general.
Okay.
Because then I was thinking about like, oh, there was like a girl on the other end of this who like
true.
obviously is into him in some capacity, unless she's
and
just
we're like literally just like watching this all go down.
Yeah, and it's just like, ew.
That's true.
Like, what if that was me, you know?
Like, it's been us, though. That's the thing. Like, it's for sure happened to us. So I'm, like, not really mad at that.
Imagine, like, the dude you're texting is, like, there's people, like, ugh.
Literally.
Like, reading the combo.
Oh, no. That's
like,
actually fun.
like, ew.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fun.
want to be that person.
Like, at all.
And then I felt bad for, even the girl next to him, even though I don't understand, like, the relationship.
Yeah. Because it's, like, why would you guys, like, sit like that?
Yeah. And not talk. They talked maybe once, I saw. The whole time.
Yeah, and it was very like group. Like it wasn't like they were both faced towards each other. It was like the girl was still kind of faced towards the other girl.
Yeah. I also want to give a shout out to number 32 because you're really hot, and congrats, Jordan.
Congrats, Jordan.
Hey.
Yay.
We're only literally looking at number 32 and 0
yeah.
and number 3 the whole game.
I only remember what number 0
Wait,
was.
what was the other guy's? What was that guy's number?
I forget.
I don't remember.
But it
was on the green team, right?
Yeah.
Which was okay.
Yeah. With the Jordan team.
Wolverines.
Well, Timberwolves?
Timberwolves.
I literally looked up. I was like, why can't I find it?
Me too.
Oh, I said a game. Like literally.
Wolverines 32.
And it was like so fun.
It was actually good though.
We
like we need to do it again.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Like plan for the future.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And then like try to get some like IG.
Oh my, okay, but also like This Is Our Lives, and now they're fucking changing the name.
No, literally.
Like I hate, like why?
the crypto.com center.
Yeah, crypto.com arena center.
Like what?
But it's just fucking crazy because we were literally having a conversation about it.
Yeah,
before,
we're like, why
at
is
the
it
game,
called?
like why is it called Staples Center?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, are they affiliated or did they just like buy the name? So obviously I'm guessing they just like bought the name, right, to like put on the center,
Yeah.
so anyone can just like
Do
put
that?
more money down to like use it.
Change it so it
Yeah.
could literally be the boujeebilly center in like a pink font.
Feet Stella Ray.
Yeah, X Stella Ray.
X Stella Ray collab. Center.
How much is that? Like
Literally billion. It has to be like billions.
yeah.
For sure, multi-million. That's insane.
Like also why Staples?
Also, yeah, literally that. And why crypto?
Why crypto.com?
Yeah,
Like specifically the .com part.
Staples is mad. For sure.
Sorry, Staples. We don't use office supplies anymore.
But I don't understand why are people like mad about the change. Like, I'm seeing like bros on Instagram being mad about it. I'm like, why are you mad about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
Like I
It's
wish
just
I
so
researched more.
I don't get it.
Like
Everyone at Circus is like crying.
everyone at Circus, like we want the red font.
Oh, true. It's good for aesthetics for their
Yeah, we
for their
want like
apartments.
a good IG. Yeah, I want to go to another game and get a good IG.
Because we literally didn't.
At all. I was like,
I mean, you took a couple of me.
Yeah. No, those were cute.
We didn't do any TikToks.
Literally, I was like, I can't wait for all the content we're gonna make this weekend.
Very nice.
It was literally just my vlog.
Which was good.
It was like, come on,
It was good.
But I wanted like TikTok.
Yeah.
For real.
Next time.
Yeah.
We can just go to even like a Clippers game.
Yeah, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who's like? I'll just look on IG of who's gonna be there.
Oh, that we'll do a round 2.
Yeah, round 2. Try put a little more effort in. Maybe
Okay.
something will come with it.
Perfect. Can't wait. As we should.
We just become like basketball game connoisseurs.
Like we need to go to one like once a week now.
Yeah.
There are a lot of games though. Consistent.
Like if you look at the schedule.
Is it basketball game season? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Literally us.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Oh my god. Someone was like, oh yeah, I went to a basketball game. And I was like, oh my god, me too. And they're like, yeah, I just love going to them. I was like, yeah, me too. Like,
okay, but honestly, like I'm surprised how much I actually enjoy it though. Because I usually don't like sports, but it's actually enjoyable.
It's like entertaining.
Yeah.
And also the experience as a whole. There's like drama.
Like everything about it. If there's Donna in your body.
No, literally.
Or Cassos.
Yeah. 42.
42. Thank you.
Oh my god, side note, but I watched after you told me about the Chris Clemens like trying the 818, a clip of it literally came on my For You page.
Are you for real? Well, on what?
On TikTok.
YouTube? Oh, on TikTok. Really?
Just like that specific clip of him like trying it for the first time.
When did you see that? When did that happen?
Like the day after you told me about it.
Fuck off.
Literally.
That's
it was like a couple days. But...
Oh, okay, still though. Wait, you tried it or no? I forgot. Oh, okay. I still need. We should just buy it just so you can try and just to have it in the house.
I feel like that would be like. I don't want that in my house.
True. You don't want that energy.
No, literally.
I know that. I don't know if it's Blanco or the other one that tastes like a little bit better. I think it's Blanco's the worst one. And the darker one, which is that one.
The Reposado?
Yeah, I think that's better. And it's more expensive, I think. That's why.
Where's the 42? Casamigos Reposado tastes better to me than 1942.
It does.
Controversial opinion.
No, I agree.
Like the flavor.
Yeah.
But it's just because they add flavor, but it's like
also,
keep adding it, babe.
like the way it goes down too, like when throat / chest.
Yeah.
Is a little bit better.
The tequila on your birthday was like, I think that's what gave me a headache.
Oh, for real?
Because I never get a headache like that.
It definitely probably was. Like it wasn't for me though, because I was already kind of like fucked up a little bit. I wasn't like horrible.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't dying like from the shots.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like too fucked.
No.
Just like.
It was fun though.
Yeah, like watching the clips while we're like waiting for the Uber after, I was like, oh, I was definitely lit, but in the moment I did not feel like lit.
No, same.
I just felt like
literally same.
Tired,
I was like, obviously I was fucking lit because like, what the fuck am I doing?
The like flowers on your head.
It was good though.
Oh my god. How was your birthday?
Really good.
Yay.
10 out of 10.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Can't wait for yours now.
In
literally like 30 months.
30 months. Yeah.
What did you do last year?
Last year or
did
like
you just do it
this
dinner
past year?
or this past year?
Yeah, I went to dinner. Tried to go to the club after dinner, but it just like the promoter was taking so long to reply, and I just like I was like over it. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home.
Got it.
Like now I was like, okay, should just like gone somewhere else. But then the next day, went to brunch and went to Dar Vibes.
Oh, okay. That's where you had your fun.
Yeah. What did I had to have told you.
You definitely did.
Yeah. Like I feel like I was there for
Was
5
that the
minutes.
that was the
that
time.
That
Yeah.
Yeah. Phone die, yeah. That's my classic night.
Your perfect night.
I've never had that happen where I black out, stay awake, and then like don't remember the day.
How many times have you blacked out before? Just once?
Serious, probably just like, I don't know. I feel like twice where actually I did not know what happened. Like,
Me
at
too.
all.
Like once or twice for sure.
Yeah, but then there's been times where I just like the vibes. I was like, I remember being there. I remember like the order of events. I know how I got there, how I left. Like
it's scary though, because like it's like, was I roofied or because I don't like I always remember shit. I can be literally like on the floor dying, but I will remember like every single second. So it's like scary to like not.
No, literally, I'm scared of getting roofied. Not
Oh.
Like these guys bought us shots on Saturday, and I did not take.
On Saturday, where did you go again?
Just like downtown.
Oh.
That's when I was with the girls.
I thought that was Sunday. Was that not?
No, Sunday was my other experience.
Oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When did you move here?
To LA?
Yeah.
I remember I moved here like literally when I turned 18. So it was like,
Wow, same. Boujee.
oh wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I came,
Basically.
I like also like left school too. I left high school.
Really?
My high school to like do high school here.
Oh
I was
my
gonna go to,
God.
oh yeah, I told you I was gonna go to Fairfax. But then I just ended up doing online school and finished on that.
I remember the first bar I ever went to, and it was just like stupid. Like,
Where was
like,
it? Downtown?
no, it was on Sunset somewhere, but like more in the Hollywood to downtown part,
Okay.
and not like the other side.
But it wasn't, you know what?
What?
Why I literally can't think about it right now.
No. I just know it wasn't because
No.
it was such a random like
Okay.
dumb bar. But I only went there once. But I don't know. I think I lived like right next to this club. It was like a club bar type of vibe.
Are you, in Hollywood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But when I lived in Hollywood, I wouldn't really go out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Like when I lived in Hollywood, I mean, technically I still do, but I feel like it like makes you kind of want to go out, at least for me. Like, do you think like in downtown you kind of like want to just like stay here, low-key? Or no?
Yes and no.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a different vibe.
It is.
There's
It's
not really
completely,
clubs down here.
No.
It's like bars.
Like, it would make you go out for that reason, but like, I feel like if/when I live here, I'm gonna like just stay here
yeah,
so
sorry.
much.
Because it's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's like fun. But yeah, like I feel like I didn't really start going out till I moved downtown. But then also it was like the people I was friends with.
Didn't go out that much.
It was just like never the type of vibe. I don't know. I feel like I mostly went to like house parties and stuff when I first moved here.
I completely forgot about that.
No, literally, because I never really
Yeah.
like do
And I
that.
also
now.
don't fuck with house parties now though. I would not like.
It's a little like unregulated for me.
Very.
Like
I
ew,
can't like
bad
unless
things.
you like. If a friend begged me to go, then I'll go, which like happened kind of recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Low key same now that I'm thinking about it, but
Oh,
it was just
really?
like outside.
And it's also like I could actually give 3 fucks less of like whose party it is. I like do not want to go for like so many different reasons.
No, literally, because it's like you're just a random.
You're just a random. No
A
one
random
really
in a shuttle
cares.
bus.
Literally. Okay, but that party was amazing though.
Oh,
that
really?
That Halloween party that I went to.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Wow.
Because it was just like that was like an event. That wasn't like a house party.
Facts.
Like that was like planned. That was like really good.
Yeah.
But like just like normal like Hills house parties, I like can't stand.
It's like I just hate it.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, I can't.
Also, yeah, it's just you learn a lot.
Like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my first. Oh my god! Like when I first moved here, it was like the first or second month. My friend was talking to this rapper, just like very low key rapper, but like kind of known. Like people know who he
Kind of
is.
fierce.
I had never heard of him before this, but she was
Do you
like,
know him now? Is he like bigger now or no?
no.
Okay.
If anything, like opposite.
Got it.
Like okay.
Good for his time.
Right. But she came down to visit me, and then we went to like this Grammys party, like at this hotel, like on the roof, and then like there was so many famous people there, and it was kind of like my first experience like with that. But I wasn't like amazed. I was mostly just like, well, this is weird.
Yeah.
And then he took us to like this mansion party after, and I just remember being so annoyed because we had to like walk down this hill in our heels, and like all the girls were like,
That's literally a day in my life.
but then they didn't even let us in. They were like, we're at capacity.
Oh my god.
And then like Chance the Rapper walked by, and I was like, well, that's so weird.
I'm just like getting so many flashbacks because that's literally just like every single exactly fucking house party that I would ever go to. Helping my friends with their heels down.
Like so tricky.
30
It's so
miles down.
steep.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds like, oh yeah, whatever.
I
But
also hate going to hills parties like drunk too because I get so fucking car sick going up that hill and down that hill
Yes.
because there's so many like windy
that's the thing.
roads.
You're like stuck there.
And
like
you're stuck.
there's no service. Like,
And like getting a lift is fucking hard as shit. and
Yeah.
it takes a long time.
I think I'm just like, no.
No.
I'll go to the club in Hollywood over that.
Exactly.
Like, no.
Any day.
Ew, yeah. You were just in London,
I was.
so, I mean, just tell me about that. I was gonna ask you specifically, like, how's the nightlife there compared to here, but I also just want to
Non-existent.
know. Really?
Compared to here, nightlife is like, it's just so different because it's like Europe, obviously. But like the vibes and just like obviously like the music, it's like really hard to find like specific shit that we would like, if that makes sense. Like, there's like one club that I went to, I forgot what it was called, but it was like in Piccadilly, which is like a main on my favorite part. It was like this like a cute like nice area in London, and it would like only have like, you know, like trap, like rap music, R&B, and like the vibes of like sparklers, like, you know, tables. But like other than like that, and like there's like clubs that like actual clubs that you have to like pay like monthly like thousands of pounds to like be a member
like a Soho.
to like, yeah, like a Soho moment, or like a Annabelle's is like one of them that I went to, but I could only go because like a friend like had a, you know. Other than that, like it's really just, you know, like EDM music, and then it's honestly like really not the best.
Wow.
Because also like drinking is like annoying there.
Really?
Yeah, because they like give you like much less alcohol. Like legally they have to like serve you so much less than what they do here.
Like here it's kind of like a free-for-all.
It's literally like
every drink could be different amounts.
It could be literally nothing, or it could like kill you like for one drink.
Yeah.
Which is like low-key what I love.
Because
if you're paying $20, yeah,
like that, yeah,
it's literally like if you spend $18, it's like worth it because they give you like 5 Cosmico shot in one drink.
It's like, so, thank you.
I'm getting my money's worth. Like before, I'd be like so pissed about that, but like they literally give you like so many shots, so I'm fine with it now. Because in London they like give you like fucking nothing. You have to keep buying, peeing.
Yes, the peeing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So many bathroom breaks. Other than that, London is really nice. So
people, like, what do people do?
As in what?
What?
For, like,
you're saying
nightlife?
It's just bad as far as like what we like?
For what we like, yeah. So
it's mostly like EDM.
Like very EDM and like
very
other like pop types of music, you know?
That's very nice.
And like very like bar, there's a lot of bars. And I like a good bar sometimes, but like, you know, do like a club and a table. It's like very used to that moment. Yeah.
Very used to like sitting in the section.
Exactly. Don't really like dancing that much, and everyone there does.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just like don't do this. I'm sorry."
Like, thank God people don't relate to me. I like to sit down.
Yeah, I know.
Be on my phone.
Me too. I will stand up and dance for like songs I love so much, like for sure, and otherwise, like wiggle. But like you cannot because you have a bibble now, so like you have like an excuse.
Then it's like I don't even like people like looking at me.
Oh, for real? Like if you're out?
Yeah.
There's some parts though that's not true for sure.
Really?
I feel like no. You definitely like in your head like you think that, but like at the same time you're like, I'm not mad that much. Like look, I'm mad at you, but look.
But like I'd rather be like low key. Like I'm not gonna call like extra attention to myself.
No, for sure.
Which is like
but you're like not that type of person either.
Exactly. Like I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm like sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like you can look at me, but I'm not gonna look back.
True.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We still need to go though, in the future.
To London.
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh my God. I would love to go with you.
Yeah.
It's like that's.
Like it is so.
Your iconic
it's so different. It's like besides that part, like every other aspect is like so nice, and like the culture. What's there of it is really nice.
You never watched Skins, huh? I asked you.
Which one?
Skins.
No.
Skins UK. Oh my God, it's like.
Oh, is it like the?
It's like the depressed British teens.
Yeah, you told me about it. I still haven't watched it yet.
It's like amazing. I don't know if you would like it. Like you might.
Is it like the comedy though?
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's like British.
Yeah, I love like British shit, like shows.
Yeah.
They're funny.
You'd probably like it. It's very like early, not like early 2000s, but kind of like mid 2000s, like the Tumblr days.
Okay.
Very
Wait,
much.
Do you know what Little Britain? Have you seen that? But it's like a really funny like old British show, but it's like very like not. What's the word? Politically correct now. Oh. But it's really funny.
Like so true. So many things. What's your connection to London?
So most of my family's from there. My dad was born in Hertfordshire, I'm pretty sure. The place is called. My mom is from India, but she lived in London like basically most of her life. So she's like a whitewashed Indian. Oh. And then so like basically all my family, or most of it's from or lives there at least.
Yeah. You didn't grow up there?
No, I lived there for like in my head, because like I don't know if like my brain just like put that part out of my life, but like when my parents split, I think I did live there for a year, but it could have been like 6 months too, so I'm not sure. I remember there being for like a long time, And I was like even like looking for schools there, but I ended
Oh.
up going back to the US or back to DC. Because I was like born and raised in DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
East Coast moment.
Hey.
Do you like DC?
I love DC.
Like now?
Yeah.
As an adult?
Yeah, like I definitely wouldn't like live there now for sure. Like I don't
Mm.
thrive there, but I like in the future would like love to like have a property there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like really. Have you been there or no?
Uh-uh.
It's so pretty. It's just like a really pretty like clean city.
Mm.
Like trees and there's like so like city.
Yeah,
vibes.
I like that.
Yeah, very quaint.
Very, very
Literally
quaint.
very quaint.
Oh my god, we love a quaint moment. Now I'm like
Best
out of the
quaint.
frame.
This whole time.
Yeah, it's the boujeebilly podcast.
No,
So great. You don't like New York though.
I don't.
Why? Dirty?
It probably also is because like I had like really anxiety.
Oh my god, Boujee. Segue.
Segue
alert.
to an anxiety chat. I had like such bad anxiety when I was a child, and New York was such a trigger for me. I have no idea why, but it was just like that specific city, like how like big it is, but like how small it feels, and you just feel like so cramped. And I would like always like have like an anxiety session like going there, like in my past.
An anxiety session.
Like session, like moments of like I just hated it.
That makes sense.
But like now I like love going just for like a good like trip, like 2 to 3 days. Perfect.
Like, yeah, 2 or 3
Because
weeks.
a good vibe, but I literally cannot like be there more than a week for sure.
That makes
I just
sense.
can't.
No, yeah, I definitely I feel like overwhelmed sometimes, even walking downtown. Like, I feel like it's always, if I've been in my house like all day or maybe for like a couple days, like I've just been inside like working, and then I go just walk outside, it's like
even
big and like overwhelming and like, yeah, it's like weird cramped, but like so big at the same time.
For sure. No, I
But
can, like I can barely do it here. So like I could not like, yeah. There's just too much.
Makes sense. Love a good anxiety. I love that you relate to me of a good anxiety.
We're like, that's like, I feel like why we're like so close to Loki too.
Yeah,
we
facts.
like understand.
No, literally, it meant so much to me. I think it was yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I just went to Whole Foods, had a nice almost panic attack, and you're like, no, like I get it, like it's scary.
Because it's just like so random and like small too, and like so many people like won't get it. I feel like or just don't understand how like actually like crucially like annoying it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the vibes.
Yeah, and like understand like exactly how it feels. It's like.
No, you're like, how do you feel when you have that? And I explained, and you're like, literally same.
Literally.
It's like a good shaky nose.
Just a bit shaky. Felt like I was gonna pass out.
It's just like a
sweaty
bit,
palms.
Sweaty palms. Heart palpitations.
Heart palpitations. I've been literally getting so many of that like recently.
Like why?
Not actually like anxiety attacks, but just like heart like boop boop boop. I'm like, and then sweaty palms. I'm like.
Yeah, my palms are always sweaty.
Same.
Hey, when I'm on a date and then like.
Wait, is that like anxiety or is that just like sweaty palms too? Because I've like always had like fucking sweaty ass hands.
Same, but I feel like when I have anxiety, it like heightens.
Extra.
Yeah.
Drips. Oh my god. Has it ever happened to you when you're like on your phone and you have anxiety in public and you literally look at your phone and it's wet?
Yes,
Like, that happens to me a lot too.
Literally all the time.
There's like literally drips on my phone.
No, literally when I get my nails done, they like put a fan and I like.
Aww.
And that's why I hate going to the nail salon.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to like find like one person.
Well, that's what I have now.
Oh, okay, good.
But like during the pandemic, she like wasn't doing nails, so then when the salons opened, I would just go to like a random salon and like they'd be like, you're sweaty. Bitch, I know you've seen it all. Come on, you work here. Like, it's not like literally dripping off. It's just like a bit moist.
No.
Really controls my life. It's like whatever.
It's okay.
We could talk about like some astrology, like signs. Like
what
what we
ones
like.
that we like and don't like. Okay, you go first.
Okay.
Don't like first.
What I don't like. I feel
specific signs.
Okay, hate to be like a cliche.
You're gonna say Gemini?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tell me why.
Okay, but
for me, it's the opposite, which is weird.
No, it's annoying because like I'll meet a Gemini like guy.
Is it specifically like, guys?
I mean, I feel like both.
Okay.
But more recently, I feel like I don't know. In the past 2 years, I've like talked to a couple Gemini guys like heavy, like. And it's just like annoying because a Leo and a Gemini can like get along so good at first. And so I swear it's like every time I'm like, see, like Geminis aren't that bad. Like I don't want to like, believe a stereotype or like, if someone's a certain sign, I'm not going to like
like
put
base
that
it
on
that.
Yeah. So.
But it also is still like a red flag. Even like when I see it or a guy like tells me like the sign first, I'm like, it's okay. I'll go with it, but I'm scared.
And then it's like I'm always right.
True. At the end of the day, yeah.
It's like fuck. But it's like it'll go so well at first. Like, I feel like, oh my God, we're clicking so well. And then they'll, like, just... I feel like the thing is, especially when I'm, like, talking to a Gemini guy, it's, like, there's so many, like, layers that it's, like, I can never, like I feel like there's always so much I don't know about them.
Do you think it's, like, they, like, keep it to themselves type shit? Or, like, they don't,
like, they're just kind of...
Or is it just, like, they're really confusing? There's, like, a lot of layers to unpack.
Like, a lot of layers to unpack, but not in, like, a fun, mysterious, like, deep way. Like, in a,
also
like...
not, like, a Scorpio way.
Like, in a, like, they're texting 30 girls unsaved numbers on their second phone type way.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Like,
okay.
I can never just, like, put my finger on it.
Okay. And then, like, which ones do you like?
Like...
Or your top, like...
Oh, also...
Right now.
Not that I don't like, but I've never really, like, talked to another fire sign guy.
Which are fire signs?
Like,
wait, is Capricorn fire sign?
It's earth sign.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like an Aries, a Sag, or like a Leo. But I like all those
Aries
signs.
Is a...
Fire.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I think it's an air sign? Wait, are there air signs? There are air signs, right, or no?
Yeah, Gemini.
Yeah.
Libra. Aquarius.
Aries are kind of scary for me, I feel like.
Yeah.
They are scary people.
It's like a bit much.
Yeah. I used to, like, have a really good friend who was an Aries.
Really?
Yeah. They're fun. Fun to fresh.
Yeah,
but
fun. I love, like, a Sag, but I've never, like, dated one.
I probably have talked to a lot of Sages, but I just can't remember, like... I don't think they're, like... There's, like, one specifically in my life. You know?
Yeah.
I think I have it in my thing, though. I think I'm, like, a Sag / Capricorn, like, rising, whatever.
Oh, really? What's your moon? Virgo?
Oh, it's Virgo. Never mind. So not Sag. So it's a Virgo. So it will be Scorpio moon, and then Virgo. I know it's Capricorn rising, then Virgo, whatever. Sun?
No, you're a Scorpio sun.
Oh, then it would be a Virgo moon.
Yeah, so we both have Virgo moons.
Oh, love that.
Maybe that's why you really...
I mean, I really honestly don't. That means, what is it?
It's like the moon is like your emotions, like how you process emotions.
Okay.
And then, like, Virgo is a very, you know, like, I don't know, analytical, like, organized type of sign. So you may be very, like, organized in a sense, like, with your emotions, or, like, want to process them logically.
That's so, like, honestly true. Is that how you feel too? Mm-hmm. Because that's, like, literally, like...
Literally, my life. No, I'm like, maybe we should just, like, write a chart. Like,
honestly, we, like, write a chart and then, like, get back to each other and see if it's the same.
Literally. That's, like, I feel like that's good if you're, like, a water sign to have, like...
True.
I think you have a lot of earth. Which, I mean, you have Capricorn and Virgo, but...
Yeah.
Same. I have Earth rising and moon, too.
Oh, well, what's your rising now?
Taurus.
Oh, okay. Taurus are, like, interesting for me.
Really? How?
I mean,
Taurus is the opposite of
best
Scorpio.
friend is yeah, honestly.
So,
like, I don't, like, any Taurus that, like, I'm ever friends with, we can never, ever, always be on the same page, but, like, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm the type of person where it's, like, it doesn't, like, honestly have to be perfect, because, like, I'm, like, so bad at, like, arguing with people, because, like, I always want to be right, too.
Right.
Low-key.
Yeah.
But I'm also, like, it's okay.
Like, let it go?
We'll just let it go.
Wow.
It's fine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Specifically with Taurus or in general?
Specifically with Taurus. I mean, in general, too, but, like, mostly, like, I see that consistently with Taurus.
So what signs do you, like, really like?
Obviously, Cancer is, like, my top, at least for, like, dating. Like,
I love it.
Even though, like, I don't even, like, look out for a Cancer specifically, but, like, somehow, literally, mostly any guy that I talk to that, like, goes, like, pretty well is Cancer.
Wow.
And that I have, like, really good, like, conversations with, like, deep, nice conversations. I'm like, oh, interesting. I'm like, what side? I'm like, oh, okay.
It's, like,
of course.
Classic.
Very that. Cancer, and then Gemini is, like, for friends. But, like,
wow.
always girls, too. And, like, in the past, I'm like, I feel like a lot of Gemini girls, like, I love so much. We just, like, get along, like, somehow. I don't know.
Interesting. Do you know, like, which houses anything's are in?
Absolutely fucking not.
We need the full boujeebilly birth chart.
I have. I don't know if, like, I downloaded it now, but I have the co-star app. Would that have
that'll
that
tell
no?
you.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like water signs.
Okay.
I feel like I've always, like, friends and, like, guys.
What are the other water signs? So Cancer, Scorpion, what else?
Pisces.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Pisces?
Yeah.
Water sign.
Pisces and Virgo men are like kind of interesting. They can like, for me, are like low key like insane. They can be insane sometimes.
Literally.
Like scary. Like
yeah,
scary
dude. Especially
insane.
a Pisces. Like,
Yeah.
it's, like, chill.
They don't chill. That's the problem.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
Also, what's the sign? What's like the December sign? Is that Sag?
Sag and Capricorn.
Yeah, Sages are really interesting too.
Like how?
Just like it's really difficult, honestly. Oh. I like just remember.
Oh my god.
Makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. But we don't have to.
We don't have to.
We don't go into specifics right now, babe.
Oh my god, yeah, I love water signs and earth signs pretty consistently.
What are the earth signs? Besides Taurus?
Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I never really talked to a Capricorn.
Me
but
neither. No pop in my head. Okay.
It's like Capricorns are low-key kind of. Capricorn men have been kind of boring to me. Narfiends.
Yeah. I feel like maybe it's just I have like talked to a lot of signs, but like I only like pick out in my head the ones that I like. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More than I dislike. So I think that's why like Cancer is like always like in my head. Just please, Cancer. Please give me one, thanks.
Or like I have talked to a lot of air signs too, but I feel like it's only gonna like last if then they have like earth or like water or like something to kind of like settle them down. Because like I have that, even though I'm a fire sign, like I have a lot of earth and like water in my chart too.
Yeah. It's funny because like you don't seem like a fire sign like completely too, so it makes sense.
Literally.
Because like you oh yeah, you know my friend Camille. Like I feel like I don't know if you're similar or not, but like
She's Leo?
She's a Leo, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I meet another Leo, like they always seem like more of a Leo to me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I'm kind of like reserved.
True. Yeah, you are. You are, yeah.
Like I had this one friend that was Leo, and she was like, just literally like
insane.
Exactly stereotype like
Leo.
Of a Leo, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
you are. You're reserved.
Oh my god. Yeah, I love a Cancer though. Boujeebilly's birth chart reveal.
Found it. Actually, you might need to help me. Here.
Okay.
You can read it for me because I have no idea what to do.
Chart.
Also, saw my ex's name on it because I forgot we added each other when...
Back in the day. Okay. You're a Virgo rising, so we don't have the same moon. You're a Capricorn moon, which is still like, you know, both earth signs.
Wait, what did I say?
Libra Venus. Maybe that's why you're boujeebilly.
Why?
Because Libra is like a sign. Well, the planet of Libra is Venus, which is, you know, about like beauty and like harmony and like, you know, cute stuff, romantical stuff. And the Venus of your chart, like it's in its like home planet.
Oh, okay.
So that'd be like if your moon was in Cancer or like, you know, interesting.
Okay.
Capricorn moon. Your Mars is also Capricorn. So Mars is, you know, like how you assert yourself. It could be like sex. Okay. Whereas Venus is more like romantical. It's more like that. Okay. Moon in Capricorn. Oh, you can just like read it. Your moon is in Capricorn, meaning your emotional self is somewhat repressed in the name of responsibility, seriousness, and rationality.
Do you agree or disagree?
I feel like you definitely have that vibe of like being mature.
Okay.
I guess. You know?
Love that.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes I tell you stuff and you give me like really good advice. Or like, I don't know. Like, you know? Yeah. Virgo rising. So your rising is like kind of like how you come across. Okay. So even though you're like a Scorpio, it's like you may present yourself as like a Virgo. Mm-hmm. Your ascendant is in Virgo, meaning you come across as precise, diligent, peace-seeking, and organized. You may seem a bit too attached to work, details, and the pursuit of perfection.
That's true. I think also that's very like a reason why like I don't like working / doing anything, because like I'm such a perfectionist, like to a T. Like
no, literally with your Instagram photos.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm. Everything that I want to do, it has to be so perfect. If it's not, then it's like I don't even want to bother like presenting it to people, because it's like it needs to be perfect.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Venus in Libra. Your romantic side is idealistic and eager to please. You want an equitable relationship and you're willing to make compromises to be there. Love is often expressed in yourself and self-image.
Okay.
You you can be a little self-obsessed and may have trouble being realistic or loyal in your relationships.
Loyal, no. Everything else, yeah. Like, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, to a T.
Mars and Capricorn. You assert yourself in a way that's responsible and efficient, and you think things through very intentionally. Highly motivated by ambition, your rationality sometimes seems soulless.
Okay.
But then you have, like, you know, water, like your water to balance you out. Those are, like, the main ones, but I mean, you can, like, read all of this in your
so many
free time.
Perfect.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would say that's, like, pretty accurate.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Interesting.
Oh, we can look at what people asked, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Why did someone just tag me on Twitter when I'm like a bit... Okay, it was stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did ask you guys to ask us questions or just like stuff, but it was a little last minute, so we're just gonna see like what's even in there. First question: what does boujeebilly do for a living? Boujeebilly.
But why did I like think that would be a question, but like
didn't see it coming?
Well, I am a housewife.
Boujeebilly is a stay-at-home housewife.
Stay-at-home housewife who loves traveling and getting drunk.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, do you want to talk about Dr. Phil?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Like,
I guess, yeah, little segue, tiny bit.
Little segue. Boujeebilly was on Dr. Phil, and like, I just remember the day that you went to like film that. Like, you were
the
like,
actual
oh,
day.
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, it was literally just like so fast. I like wanted to like a preview was like me like low-key always wanting to do it, just like to do it, and it was what like 2 years ago now, or a year and a half, something.
Yeah, because
it was like right before COVID.
Yeah.
And I remember emailing the team, and I literally got an email/call the next morning.
So you like reached out to them.
I reached out to
like
them.
you
yeah.
like.
And like obviously it was just like so fast, and it was like this is like like not like a joke. Like obviously like wanted to do it, but like who they're
right.
not. I'm probably not gonna get a response for like months. So I'm like it doesn't matter, you know. I literally get like in contact the next day. That following or like that little week, so it was like 2 days later. Get on like more calls, and then the next day, so it was like 3 to 4 days, and then started filming for like B-roll, which was like a lot.
So what did they do?
They just like a team came to like my apartment and like started filming, like asking questions, all that, and they had like made like this like script of like what they like want to show, if that makes sense. And it's like really like interesting for like the amount of people to tell me or like say like, oh, like everything was scripted, right? Like that's like not your life, but like you know me, like this low-key is my life.
Yeah.
So it's just like the way obviously it was presented like is like a lot, but like everything in it was like there's like no lies, and like that's like how like I live / used to live. But other than like that, like nothing else was like scripted. And like obviously there's the girl right before this show, and she was like do whatever you want, like this is like your time, blah blah blah. Obviously they're like trying to hype me up.
Yeah.
Also,
they want you to be dramatic.
No, obviously, yeah. But they didn't know that I took 2 Xanax before.
I was literally about to ask you that, because we were just talking about how an interview would be like before so filming this, we were like, oh my god, why are we like shy right now?
No,
we're like, imagine being in an actual studio, but you were like on stage with an audience, right?
I literally like completely blocked them out from my head, so I wasn't even focusing on that. But also I still have a friend. She's still my friend. We haven't talked in a while, but she was doing the show the same day because we have like different segments. And I remember like looking at her certain parts of it and literally trying to hold back from laughing so bad, because I just saw her and like I was trying not to laugh.
Oh my god.
While he was talking to Boujee Baba.
Boujee Baba.
Also, okay, so I don't think also people understand how fast, like they literally, it was so fast. I think it was only like 30 minutes of like the time that I had like with him, and he was almost basically just talking to like Baba. So any questions he did like ask me were just like very like broad and like annoying questions, I'm like didn't really give a huge answer to, and that's why I didn't talk that much too.
Oh.
Yeah, and also like 2 Xanax, like I like was just out of it. It wasn't even like I was nervous, I was just like out of it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But it was like fun. It was a fun experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then when did it air?
It aired like I think a month later or like a couple months later. I can't remember. I remember it was in February when it aired.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen the whole thing. Like, I saw the
Everyone
clip
says
of
that. There has to be probably, like, on the website. You
yeah,
probably can,
like, not YouTube.
but not YouTube. Because I don't think they ever show, like, full clips on YouTube.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I have to see the whole thing.
I know.
Can't
We
believe I haven't.
should.
I'm
We
so
should, like,
afraid.
have, like, a day to, like
today.
watch that. Honestly.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you something else. Oh yeah, people like recognized you from that.
Yeah,
Like in
London, it was so weird because obviously, well, it's just random too. Because like, there's like, even guys from like Tinder that were like from Dubai. That like, remember that one guy?
Yes.
He's literally from Dubai, and then he was like, "Oh, you're like from Dr. Phil, right?" I'm like literally, like, why do you watch that, and like why did you watch that specifically?
Like, is it a very international show? Like, it's pretty American.
I feel like it is, but like, I guess just on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, a couple of people, like, more people recognize me there than here, which is funny.
Yeah, like, that's weird.
Also, like, I don't like being, like, recognized from that as much, so I would never even, like, if someone asks, like, what do I do, like, blah, 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 anything, or, like, even it's, like, a day, I would never say, like, I did that.
I mean, like, bring it up today.
Yeah, because it's, like, obviously it's, like, a fun thing, but, like,
yeah,
I don't want that to, yeah.
Do
I don't want to
it?
no, I don't.
That's good.
Yeah. But I don't want someone to, like, watch that and be like,
oh,
that's, like, me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
Same.
So maybe that's like why, like, maybe I would regret it, but at the same time, like,
yeah, like, not regret it for like the experience you had, but like for that.
True.
Like that, not, I guess, aftermath kind of.
Because like people would be like mad about anything, so like honestly it doesn't matter.
No, literally. It was like a fun moment.
It was, yeah.
And it's obviously like dramatized.
Very.
What interests me is like, because this has been, I feel, a common theme like this past year specifically. But, like, guys that I start talking to or, like, date and know that I have YouTube, but then, like, just don't watch my videos in the sense of, like, if I'm so used to, like, researching guys.
I was actually going to ask you because I don't think I've ever asked you this question before.
What?
Just, like, how, like, in, like, relationships or just, like, guys that you talk to, like, if you, like, ever have, like, that talk or if you're ever worried about them, like, finding you if you don't even want them to know that, like, you have like a YouTube and like obviously that's your Instagram, but like all this other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that? Like, would you care if they like knew about it and didn't tell you, or if they like are really fascinated about it? Like, what's happened in like the past with that?
I don't know. I feel like especially in the early days and just the guys I would attract, because now I'm a lot more aware of like, I don't know, red flags and just like someone's vibe and like. But with that being said, like, I used to attract more guys that would be like, oh, like, they want me to put them on, or like, they'd want to be on my Instagram, or like that kind of shit, and like, I would not fuck with that now. Yeah. Like, I think I'm always honest about it now, but it's also like, it's not like I have millions and millions of followers, and like, it's like, they'd be blown away. Like, it is kind of, I guess, unusual if you're just like dating people like,
so just like anyone in the public eye in general though, you know, it's just like different.
Yeah, but I think my thing is like, I'd rather be honest and see how they react than like not say something and then what if it's an issue later after we've invested like time. But what I was gonna say is like, it's so interesting how many guys like, because some do obviously like, oh yeah, I watch your videos, like they're cool, whatever, but so many don't, and it's just like, I'm so used to researching guys, doing like a full background check, like,
no, literally same,
and it's like, I literally have a public,
I get scared too, and like, I don't give like, oh yeah, literally the guy last night, if he's gonna listen to this talk, literally I have remember, but he was like, fuck, what did he say? He was like, do you like have, I was like, yeah, that's why I like didn't give you like my Instagram, by the way, because I told him like eventually like I did makeup. But I was like, I don't want you to like assume that like, you know, like this is just me, because it's like other parts of me. And then he was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna like see you, gonna go on another date with you unless you show me your Instagram. I'm like, yo. So I like show him my Instagram. He follows me. It's like, oh, okay, interesting, blah blah blah. I'm like, a little scared.
Is it?
But yeah, that's why I'm like, I personally don't like doing that at first.
Yeah, same. And I don't know, especially I find more so with like, I don't know, if I'm just out and a guy starts talking to me and it's like, oh, what do you do? Like, I'm not gonna really like explain.
Remember before you helped me like make up that idea when someone asked what you did and just said marketing.
Yeah, marketing. That's what I always say.
I've been saying that for so... But, like, it also, like, catches up to me because, like, sometimes, like, they ask more questions. I'm just like, oh, just, like, social media marketing.
Social media.
Just, like, affirm. Don't...
Yeah.
No more questions, please.
I'm an accountant. Because it's just, like, I don't want to explain. And then they're like, oh, my God. But I feel like if I know someone... If I'm, like, interested in someone and we're, like, dating...
if you're actually interested in that person, you really want them to know, / if that person's already kind of, like, in the game and they understand, then that's different, too. Because it's, like, not even a conversation. They're like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Just, like, moving on.
Easy.
And, like, I feel like that's also why I kind of prefer talking to guys that are, like, more established in their own, like, career and whatnot. Because then it's, like, you're not going to be... I mean, it's one thing to be, like, interested or even fascinated if it's just different from what they're used to, but, like, it's like they have their own shit going on, so that's exactly not, like,
you can be supportive from afar, like, just understand what I, like, do, and be supportive, but, like, don't be, like, in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, just be supportive about it, and, like, that's all I need.
Like, thanks, babe.
And, like, be in your own lane.
Yeah, with, exactly. Like, doing, you know? Like, I don't think I would ever... Well, no, I would definitely never talk to another, like...
Influencer?
Yeah. Ew. Like, vomit.
Even that word, I just, like, hate it.
Same. My mom, like, says it. It's like, yeah. Stop.
Like, if it's, like, a rapper, maybe. Maybe. Obviously, it's, like, not going to work out with family. Right. But I would, if it was like that. Anything else, no. Like, I want, like, someone, like, the most low-key. Yeah. Who, like, no one knows. Like, no Instagram, 100 followers. Literally. You know? Oh, the best. Kind of rare. It is, but, like, low-key isn't. It's kind of, like, it is definitely rare for sure. Like, more... Well, especially here. Yeah. Here, especially, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, it's, like, a big world. Yeah. It's like, is it? People recognizing you in Dubai? I don't know. Biggest green flags to look for in a romantic partner? I've never heard that question ever. That's actually kind of... That's a good question, actually. Because you always, like, talk about, like, red flags, but... What's, like, a green flag to you? I actually talked about this with the guy last night, but because he, like, low-key asked me the same question, I was like, definitely, like, be a gentleman, but I always, on at least a dinner date / like drinks, like, at least at a table, I like table manners. Like, I respect that so much. So it, like, how they talk to, like, the waiter. Yeah, facts. Like, them putting, like, the napkin on them and, like, you know, like, how, like, they order, like, ordering for me, like, that small shit, like, makes me wet. Yes. Like, I love that shit so much. It's such a turn on. Yeah. No. And a green flag. So. Green flag for days. What about you? Definitely agreed. Yeah. I think there's just, like, so many. Because I follow a lot of therapy IG, so they're making lists of the green flags. Okay. But I think, like, I really like guys that are really caring and, like, sweet. So I like when guys, you know, I don't know, check in on, like, how I'm feeling and, like, that way, just when they, like, show that they care about, like me specifically, like, not just, like, me as, like, a girl, but, like, me. True. Like, how do you feel? And it's also annoying because, like, that is definitely a green flag, but, like, unfortunately, like, now, like, that should literally be an easy, like, already, like, that should already be happening. So it's kind of annoying that, like, I think it's, like, empathy. Yeah, for sure. I think the word would be empathy. Okay. Yeah. Because a lot of guys, like, don't. Yeah. Or it's just, like, what? There's just, like, so much that goes into it that. Literally. It's a lot. Also, well-cultured. Like, well-cultured, like, travels and, like... Oh, well-cultured, yeah. I was like, what? I don't understand. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. And Dubai. Yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Love that. Love that. I don't know. I feel like there's so many red flags I just don't even deal with anymore because I just, like, say no at the first time. Yeah. Just, like, bam. Like, not us, like, also me dealing with red flags, but I'm still talking, so cool. Cool. Amazing. Knowing when to give second chances versus cut someone off for friendships and romance. That's, like, difficult for friendships. It's really hard for me for friendships. Cause friendships are low-key harder. It is harder. Because it's, like, that's your friend. It's your friend. They're more, like, also, in your life. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the relationship. But if you're just casually dating someone, like... It's so easy. I mean, for certain people, it's, like, definitely not easy. Like, it's the fucking, like, hardest for them. Yeah. But... Practice. For me, like, it's so hard for a friend.
Same.
Because it's like you think about it and you're like, oh, like I don't even like know what to say, and like what do I do? Do we even have a conversation about the things that I'm thinking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But I guess just like no matter what, be honest with any type of relationship.
Facts.
What was the question again though?
Knowing when to give second chances versus cut someone off.
Well, obviously depends like what they did. Obviously, if it was like a fuck thing for a friend, I think it's like pretty. Unless I don't know. It depends how fucked the situation is. I feel like I can definitely give a friend more of a second chance than someone I'm just like casually dating.
Yeah, literally.
You know.
I think also it's like the most important thing is like you being able to communicate to them if you're bothered by something, and then like how they react to that and how they take it. That,
and like if they actually like show you and not tell you, like I feel like that's
actions. Yeah, literally that.
Very, I feel like everyone says that, but it's so true. Like if you don't show up and like do the shit that you like say you actually like do, then it's like there's literally no point, you know. Literally. So kind of reminiscing for now.
Wow.
Love that.
Okay, last one, kind of off that topic. Get ready with me. She said, "Get ready with me. Rituals or hacks that everybody should know."
Was that like? Well, that's probably talking about like a YouTube video that she wants, huh?
Right. I don't know.
Like it.
The other day, boujeebilly did the Jackie Aina hack of a powder on a sunglass.
Oh yeah, very very.
Very the Hannah hack of keeping a beauty blender in your purse.
Oh, true. Not the Hannah hack. HH.
So funny. I don't know. Oh, I always keep a lash glue or a nail glue on me and a tweezer.
I feel like I suck at makeup now, so I don't even know.
I think you do makeup less. Is that correct?
Like it always somehow ends up like decent on my face, but I just feel like I suck at it now.
We had a conversation about my makeup earlier today. Hate it.
No, I honestly think it looks good. Like that's why it's funny, because I think it was like better than like the other day.
I literally like
or at least on like on when you went out on Sunday.
Really?
Like even like your story looked so nice. Even though it was a fill, I was like, it looks so yum.
Oh my god, thanks. Thanks, Bouge.
I like your eyeshadow too. I think that's what.
Yeah, I like the eyeshadow.
The eyeshadow is really.
But like the foundation.
And how you blended it out.
Yeah, that's like the only good thing. Okay. The lash sucks. The foundation, horrible. I feel dry, creased.
You.
Flaky.
Got it. Also, I don't think. It's so weird that like people don't question your nose, because like the amount that I question it.
No, literally constantly.
Yeah. Stella Ray doesn't have a nose job, just like if you're wondering. It's all natural, and I don't understand how. Thank you.
I feel like you're like you always like really hype me up, but like in a low key way, and I really appreciate about you like you'll tell me if I look ugly, so I know you mean it.
No, true.
It's like that's important.
That's very true.
Like you're not just like.
No, I feel like all my friends like are like understand the same way, because they know that like I don't bullshit, and like I don't like bullshitting either.
No, like so.
And like if it's like also like I like something about that person, like it's literally true, because I don't compliment that much either. Yeah, no. So facts. When I do, it's like actually like, you know.
It's like meaningful. Yeah. Like the other day, he was taking a pic of me. He was like, "That hand looks literally so ugly. What the fuck are you doing? Put it down." And I was like, "Oh my god, you're right."
No, but also because I want the same person to do the same thing for me. Facts. Also because like I'm a perfectionist for photos. So like if you don't like, tell me that like I look fucked, like you need to tell me. Like show me.
No, literally. Yeah. That's like the most important thing.
Yeah, honestly.
Tell me if I look fat. Yes. That's like literally all the questions, because I posted this so last minute, but I feel like we did a lot today.
Yeah, we talked about a lot.
I won't say how long it is, but we'll know after.
Perfect. Also, like I feel completely fine now. Like I felt like I was gonna pass out like the second we were gonna start.
Really? Yeah. That makes sense. I was like a little nervous. So I don't feel like that extreme. Cool.
Perfect.
Welcome to our Xanax. Follow Boujeebilly on all his social medias and tell him to post a new recent IG, because he hasn't posted in 8 years.
I will edit, so thanks. It'll be up in maybe like tomorrow. Yeah. I'm doing the my Greece trip. I'm posting that first before anything.
Thank God. Yeah. Boujee. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.